Hello and welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial I want to show you how you can create a state machine. So the state machine you can use for switch around between different animations, have more control about different animations. So the first thing is we go right click and say blueprints, and we create an enumeration and call this state machine. So in this state machine, you have different states, of course. So let's create the normal state. This will be the idle. We have the enter car state, for example, the in car state, and the laying state, just for example. So first of all, we go to the third person character and create a new variable, of course, and we call this as well state machine, and choose our state machine that we created, the enumeration, or enum if you want. And as you can see, if you compile and save this, you can choose different states already that we created. So now we can use this in our animation blueprint. So let's go to our animation blueprint here. And what we have to do is we create as well a state machine inside the animation blueprint and choose our state machine that we created, like that. What we have to do now is we go to from our try get pawn owner out here and say cars to character, call the function, and then we just say get state machine. Then we take our state machine from the animation blueprint and we want to set it like that. So now he creates a copy of the state machine currently from the user to the animation blueprint. So what we have to do now, so we have our different states here already prepared, some different states. So just simple from the idle to laying, or a little bit complicated from the idle to the enter car state, and from the enter car state to the in car and back to idle. Yeah, you can of course create from the in car to the exit car and then to idle, but let's make it simple. So what we have to do is we go to the transitions and we just say, we take our state machine, ask if it's equal to an enum. And in this case, we want to go from the idle to enter car. So we choose the enter car, like that. So then we have to do this for every transition. So I skipped that process. So now we have the enumeration in every transition here. So we're done here. So let's make it simple. Of course, we can use it as a character, but as well we can use it as an AI. So let's say we want that the AI is laying on this couch here. So let's just put the character inside here, rotate him. And when we go to the state machine and make it public, we are able to set it in the world. So let's open the details and we can choose that it's an AI and we want that it's laying. And as you can see, it already works. So the AI is already laying there. So if we hit play, we go inside the house here and yeah, the AI is laying there. But of course we can choose this for our character itself. So let's make it a little more complicated. We go to our AI car. We have the interact function from the last tutorials. And we just go from the character here and say set state machine. Of course we can set the state machine in different states of the game. So in this case we want to enter the car, so we set it to the enter car state like that. Great. And then we have the open door functions and the functions that we normally use. So I skipped the copy process as well. So we just go back to the normal state in this case because we leave the car And on both sides open, we of course, after the normal animation, we are in the car. So when we hit play, it works as usual, but this time with a state machine. So we go inside the car, and of course we can go outside the car as normal. Great, so I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any questions, please let me know, and yeah, goodbye.